6 small animals that fear nobody. Look at that, it takes more than just guts to go after animals larger than yourself. Whether it's for food or a fight, in the case of food, smaller predators need to develop some crazy hunting techniques or possess a powerful weapon to bring down animals that outrank them in size. Yet these little fighters never back down from a challenge, determined to get their big animal meals one way or another. Other small animals attack bigger ones if they threaten their young, or if the bigger animals are just being bullies. Welcome back to Stunning Fives. Before we dive in, we've got a question for you. Is the toad eating the beetle, or is the beetle eating the toad? Take a good look, put your guesses in the comments below, and stick around to find the answer. Alright, let's dive in. Number 6. Snapping turtle. The common snapping turtle, the omnivore that it will eat almost anything it comes across. It can be birds or watermelon, or even something as risky as a piranha. While most of its food comes from vegetation and small fish, it will even take advantage of larger animals that let their guard down around them. Oh my god, they are known for their combative disposition when out of the water, with their powerful beak-like jaws and highly mobile head and neck apart. Snapping turtles are almost entirely aquatic and can be found in a wide variety of aquatic habitats, preferably with slow-moving water and a soft, muddy or sandy bottom. Once they zero in on a kill, they use their strong jaws and powerful grip to easily grab onto the necks of birds and small mammals and drag them into the water. Since their victims can't swim, they make an easy meal for the turtle, biting chunks out of the floating corpses. Did you get that? Oh yeah. Number 5. Spider wasp. Spider wasps take their name after the prey that they hunt. They have long legs and dark wings that may look oily. You're most likely to see them on or around flowers as they feed on nectar. What gives spider wasps their name is the fact that the females of the species prey on spiders. When she catches one, she stings and paralyzes the spider. She then drags it to her nest where she'll lay eggs. The spider provides a food source for when they hatch, but it will also gladly kill even bigger species like tarantulas, which tower over them in size. Using their venomous stinger, the wasp injects a toxin into its prey that quickly paralyzes them, leaving them completely vulnerable to the wasp. In most cases, it will then lay a single larvae egg into the spider's body that will then develop and eat the spider from inside out. So technically, the wasp's larvae also take down a being much larger than itself. Number 4. Scolopendra centipedes. Centipedes are mostly carnivorous, and contrary to belief, they're not insects but arthropods. The pendra is also commonly referred to as the giant centipede, and they have been known to cause fatalities. Centipedes in general will eat small vertebrates such as mice, but the scolopendra goes for slightly bigger creatures as part of its diet, specifically roosting bats that live in caves. They scuttle across the top of the caves and then plant their legs into the roof anchored to the spot. They then use their large fawn-like forcepules to grab a bat sleeping on the wall or one that happens to be flying by. As if that weren't impressive enough, Scolopendra centipedes also go after snakes, including the highly venomous coral snake. Number 3. Snakes. With unblinking eyes that seem bigger than their stomachs, snakes swallow some of the largest prey imaginable compared to their slender figures. We're sure you've seen footage of pythons devouring deer and crocodiles. Snakes attack either with venom or by wrapping themselves tightly around their prey. The snake will seize the prey with its mouth, throw itself around it, and then start constriction. When prey exhales, the snake will tighten its coils so it can't inhale. This goes on till the prey meets a gruesome end. Their expandable jaws and flexible bone structures allow snakes to eat prey many times their own size and weight. Their bodies simply expand to allow large animals to pass through, and when a snake eats a large mammal, or even a crocodile, it won't need to feed again for several weeks. Of course, some snakes can't take it all in and end up exploding. It sounds disgusting, but that's what you get for overeating. It is now time to check out today's subscriber pick. Remember, if you ever come across some bizarre or fascinating image, you can send it to us, and we'll investigate. Today's picture seems to be of a badger going head-to-head with a lion. Now, while that's a poorly photoshopped image, there are instances where honey badgers have gone up against the king of the jungle. Check out our spot on the list. Number 2. Honey badger. This ferocious little creature may not be much in size, but it definitely has more heart than some of the biggest predators out there. The honey badger is a strong, intelligent, and fierce mammal. Its stocky, flattened body has short, strong legs and claws on the front feet that are perfect for digging. The honey badger's skin is not only tough, it's also loose enough so the honey badger can turn around in it and bite its attacker. And speaking of bites, they can survive the bites of some dangerous creatures. They eat scorpions and snakes with no care in the world and have unusually high immunity to venom. They're so brave brave that honey badgers have been seen chasing young lions off their kills and attacking buffaloes, wildebeest, and waterbucks. All these species have been found dead due to blood loss as a result of honey badgers attacking their genitals. The badger's prime attack target, a honey badger, has even been spotted fighting off 6 lions. At a time, honey badgers are primarily carnivorous and will eat anything from birds and lizards to deadly snakes. A honey badger has been documented being bitten by a highly venomous puff adder. While killing it, then laid down next to the dead steak, slept for a few hours, and woke up to devour its meal with no apparent ill effect from the venom. Well, nothing a good nap can't solve. Look at that. Number 1. Epime's beetle. Beetle has evolved to put their prey in their place. The Epime's species of beetle remains one of the most unique ever discovered in the larvae stage. The creatures perform a kind of dance that attracts passing toads and frogs larger than them. Once the amphibian comes close enough to try to eat the larvae, it dodges out of the way and quickly latches onto the skin of its prey. Here it can essentially suck the creature dry, leaving just bones behind. And what if the toad is fast enough and manages to actually swallow the beetle?